It's a new day and we back with another reaction video. If you are new here, please watch until the end. Oh, but don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. And if you are returning, you know how we like to do it over here. We like to get to the hot tea. So let's get started on today's reaction video.
All right, let's talk about how my 48-year-old dad has a 2-year-old by my 24-year-old middle school friend. We'll call her quote-unquote friend. So let's start from the very beginning. I'm going to call her dancer name, Candy. So me, Candy, and then the other girl, Genesis, we're going to say that that's her name too. That's her dancer name. So start from the beginning. We all meet in middle school, thick as thieves, yada, yada, yada. Me and Candy was never really like friends like that. It was more so like she got pregnant at 16 because she knew how to pop her pussy as soon as she popped her pussy. So she got pregnant at 16 and made me her son's godmom, which love that. I basically claimed the title. Love kids, was my first experience with a baby. Boom. So anytime she would go dancing, which was straight out of high school, 2019, which is the same year that my dad got out of jail. He went in when I was 7 and he got out when I was 19. So we're fast forwarding from the middle school era. Now she's a dancer. Boom. Her first night dancing, my dad's there. So she calls me and she's like, hey, I think that your dad is at the club that I'm working at. He's asking people like, do they know you? And I was like, yeah, I know who that is. Da 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 da. Then she's like, well, don't tell. At the end of the call, she's like, well, don't tell him that I called you. And at first I was like, that's weird. But then I'm like, okay, whatever. She's nervous. It's her first night. Okay, boom. So then it comes out a couple months later, like, my dad, he's a Virgo, and if you know, you know, Virgos are very vindictive and they love to tell their business, like, to be funny. So he's like, well, we all go out together, my sister's in the back seat, and he's like, well, your friend's the one who's sucking dick in private rooms. So me being me, I'm like, my bitch would.
Wait a minute. Who wants to hear all that? Like, why did he feel the need in the car with his children saying something like that? Like, sir, you just too comfortable. You too comfortable. Like, talk about this with your friends. Like, talk about this with your homeboys or whatever you want to call it at the age you are, at your big age. Talk about it to somebody else, but your children? What? You know what? I gotta get some popcorn for this. Hold on. Let's continue.
Never. Da 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 da. Why is my bitch never ring? So then I call her and I'm like, I can call her right now. And he was like, she's out of town, which she was. Which I was like, all right, now I'm starting to lose hope on the bitch. So then it comes out, we're questioning. I'm like, me and my siblings got a little group chat. We talking about it. And they like, you should just ask her, like, is she messing with our dad? So then I asked the bitch, like, so are you messing with this nigga? Like, and we have a whole falling out. Like, she was like, you're weird as fuck for even accusing me of trying to fuck on your dad and trying to be with him. And I'm like, first of all, my siblings is the one who's really like at question that you fucking with him. But my question was more so, was you sucking dick in the private rooms? That was my question. So then she's like, that's weird. He paid me to get off stage and that was it. And so then I call him and he's like, well, just call her. I'll add her to the call right now. I said, well, how'd you get her number? And he got quiet, didn't want to answer that question. So then let's fast forward again. And I know there's a lot of like little fast forwards, but it all makes sense. So fast forward again, like she stopped talking to me for maybe like 4 months or so. So we link up, and this is our first little time like talking since like us not like our little falling out or whatever. And we go to the pool, and I'm like, okay girl, you gaining a little weight, like period, like with a little 100-pound self. So then I'm like, all right,
I don't know if that's shade or not. Your little 100-pound self, girl, come on.
we talking and lollygagging, whatever, and she's just like, yeah, I just thought it was like it is what it is. I just thought it was a little weird that you accused me of trying to be with your dad, da, da, da. I'm like, I mean, I didn't accuse you, it was kind of just like put out there, so I asked you about it, like, period. So then it comes up again as soon as I tell my siblings, like, oh yeah, me and her is cool again. Like, they're like, girl, like, what is wrong with you? Like, she was messing with our dad. And I'm like, I don't think that it was that deep. I feel like she'll do anything for $1. Like, that's how Aquariuses are. They're willing to pop their coochie for anybody. So like, I know how my friend is, so I just chalked it up to like, that's just how she is. Like, she just wants money, and he's willing to manipulate anybody. So he was like, yeah, this is something that I won't have to tell Aisha, so keep it between us for $1. So, and I know that that's the type of nigga that he is. If you know Burkos, then.
But he didn't keep it between him and her. He told y'all like y'all was his friends and homeboys in the car. Like y'all was having a conversation, like y'all all was just like his friends and not his children. Like, that's really weird. And for him to go for a person that age, he is really weird.
If you know Burkos, then you know. So then come fast forward, we have another falling out because now my siblings are like not letting it go again. Da, da, da. So I call her probably like 4 or 5 months later, and I'm like, look, like, I'm going on a little vacation. Like, my dad, he's taking us all on a trip for his birthday in September, and I want to, like, I don't go without my friends because I don't really fuck with my siblings. So I'm like, yeah, bitch, like, you should just come because, like, I want you to come. Like, we could get drinky drinks on the beach. And she's like, well, I can't really drink. I said, what the fuck, you pregnant, bitch? And so she in the camera showing me her belly, and I'm like, oh shit. Like, and then she tried to make it seem like she didn't know who her baby daddy was. Like, she was like, oh, I don't know, it could be my son's dad, or it could be this older nigga that I'm talking to, being real fucking discreet about it, right? So we go on. I asked my dad if she can come on the vacation with us, not knowing that my sister had already asked if her boyfriend could come, and he said no extra people, period. So then I asked, but he said yes to me. And come later on to find out, she called him and told him, like, tell her no, because, like, you gonna blow up the whole spot. So weird shit. Then she ends up being able to go on the vacation with us, but I'm like, this nigga gonna be mad as fuck when we get to this fucking airport and you're pregnant. He gonna be like, why did you ask for your pregnant friend to come to the airport with me? Like, any other person would probably be pissed. So then he didn't say shit about it, like, almost like he knew. So I'm like, that's weird. Like, he didn't say shit. Like, and mind you, she's still acting like, oh yeah, that's crazy. Knowing whole time you carrying my little sister, boo. So, and during these arguments, when she's like falling out with me, she's like, you're not my daughter's godmom. Like, it doesn't matter. You will not be around this baby like that. And that's because she knows like how attached I am to my godson. So she's trying to like use him as a bargaining chip. So then we got like, she comes on the vacation, they're acting weird the whole time. Me and my dad end up getting in this big ass fucking argument because she had to sit in the trunk, and I'm like, why the fuck are you worried about what she's doing with her son and with her baby in her belly? Like, why are you being so careful about what the fuck she got going on when you don't care about your kids that are fucking here, weirdo? So then we end up falling out. He dropped us all off at the airport at 10 in the morning. Our flights aren't till like 6, and we're all just sitting there, and we can't even check our bags in until a certain time. So we're literally just sitting there while he's riding around Puerto Rico. So mind you, the two people that got the audacity to be mad about anything for any of these situations are the two people at fault for anything. So my sister had ended up hearing her say, like, at the airport, like, I don't know why he does y'all like that, because he would never do that to me. Like, and then she said it to the sister that was not the one that keeps secrets. Like, that bitch gonna ask a question or two. So I'm like, I hear about the information after the fact, and I'm like, that's weird, but I just don't think that my friend would do that. So then,
girl, the signs were already there. You wasn't just ignoring it. Your daddy wanted to tell you, but she probably didn't want to tell you. So he had that little slick conversation in the car, thinking it was funny, and y'all was just like kumbaya friends. Like, I'm going to keep stressing the fact that he said this to y'all like y'all was his homeboys or something, because that shit is weird. Like, basically, he thought that this was like normal. Of course, she's 24. She's old enough, but sir. And usually they say older men get with younger women, or older women get with real younger men to control them. So it's giving, he wanted to play daddy and man to her. Like, at this point,
we go home, and my mom, she's like, I had just found out I was pregnant, but this is 6 months, like when she was 6 months at this time. So I just found out I was pregnant, and I'm like, oh wow, like this is crazy. My mom take me to like an improv show, and so we're leaving out, and I'm like, oh yeah, you know, like Kayla's pregnant. And
this situation is insane.
well, I ended up saying the bitch name in the last clip, so it is what it is. But so I'm like, all right, she pregnant, and my mom like, well, you know that very well might be your dad's baby. So I'm like, bitch, where the fuck did that come from? So that comes from, my mom was like, oh well, yeah, there's been a couple of times that me and your dad have been out getting like a drink or something at the bar, and she'll FaceTime him, and then like he'll prop up the phone because he knows it's weird that I see the girl that I've been around since she was fucking 13, and like I see her name pop up, and like, why would you not answer? Like, what the fuck does she want from you? But then like, why is she calling you? So then she's like, I mean, I'm just saying he let her go on that vacation, like all this other stuff. So then Genesis, she's in the back, and she's like, look, I'm not gonna lie, bitch. She's been telling me about this second baby daddy being an older guy that I might know, and all this other stuff. And I'm like, so everybody putting two and two together but me, because I'm fucking like, what? Like, this is like shocking to me. So then we leaving the improv. I'm like, me and Genesis is coming to these like conclusions. I'm like, well, what did she tell you? Like, because this is what she's telling me about the second baby daddy. That's a question mark. So what is she telling you? And then we're like comparing. So then I ask her about this shit again, and she's like, I can't believe that you would even think that I would have a baby with your dad, or like this baby would even potentially be your dad's. And you know, his old ass over here like, what, me? I would never do that. Like, what do you think I am? A pervert. That's what I think you are. So, and then let's just fast forward another 6 months. The baby born, right? Baby's born, looks more like my dad than all 10 of his kids. So when she came out, I knew who the fuck's baby she was. So I'm like, this is just appalling to me that y'all are really over here trying to act like this baby don't got no daddy, and you was just gonna act like her whole life like you didn't know who the fuck her dad was, to try to appease this nigga's reputation because he just got you pregnant and he's 50 years old. Like, you were gonna let my little sister not know who the fuck her parent was because you're a hoe and he's old? Like, I don't get that. So then, like,
I wouldn't necessarily say she's a hoe. she did something with your father. She knew who the baby belonged to. She just didn't tell y'all. So she was screwing your father the whole time. That doesn't make her a hoe. That makes her immature in the mind and sick for even wanting to date her friend's father. Like, that is the weirdest thing. But I don't think that makes her a hoe. And she danced, but I don't think that make her a hoe, because that doesn't prove that she's just sleeping with any and everybody and giving head to any and everybody. So I'm just hearing that she know who her baby daddy is. So obviously he was paying her to get off that stage to come in the room with him. So I'm just, it's not adding up. The whole thing, it's not.
It's a big ordeal, like going back and forth, and her picture got out and she's like, oh, you're sending pictures of my daughter to a random old man, like that's not even her dad. Girl, not even her dad. Like, what? You trying to make it seem like I am weird? No, bitch, you're weird. So then I'm like, why are we really like lying about like the paternity of a fucking child? Like, this is some really weird ass shit. Like, what type of mind games did this nigga put on you to make you think that it's okay to be like, oh, you just don't have a dad right now, like, and I just don't know who it is, like, let's be for real. And then you fucking putting it on your other baby daddy, trying to make it seem like it could potentially be his. Bitch, you know, like, get the fuck out of his relationship and his motherfucking business, and you making him stress out over something that you already fucking know. Like, this nigga couldn't have put the dick on you that good. Like, be fucking for real. So, and then let's not even forget, this nigga got a whole fiance whole time. Like, whole time. Got a whole fiance. And then she gets pregnant too. Like, what the fuck? So, it's just some messy ass, weird ass shit. And she gets forgiven for this, because I'm like, at this point, the baby is born. I just want you to tell the truth, bitch. Like, I just want you to tell the fucking truth. Like, and then her excuse when she finally says, like, okay, like, I can't really deny it anymore, like, it's his baby, but I was only fucking him because your family accused me of fucking him before I ever fucked him. So, as my sister would say in the group chat, poor pussy management, bitch. You can't use your pussy as revenge, and then your good time turns into a fucking long time, because now you're gonna be a single mother for the rest of your fucking life with this little girl. Like, now my godson, who's 6 years old and calls me TT, has a sister who is a 2-year-old sister who's calling me sissy. Now my motherfucking son got a 6 month older than him fucking auntie. Cause you want to intertwine our motherfucking family tree so bad. Like, this bitch do weird shit all the fucking time. This was the weirdest shit, but she does weird shit every fucking day. Like, I don't even know how I've been friends with her, like, after this for 2 years, because it's just weird shit. Like, this bitch is a bad fucking omen. Like, as soon as I start being around her, bad shit start happening. Like, dead bird hit my window, house catch on fire, fucking windshield shattered. Like, this bitch is literally fucking the devil. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't fucking know. Like, like, poor pussy management. You can't use your pussy as a weapon. That's the whole baseline. Because if your pussy's all you got, then you're gonna end up with just children. Like, the fuck. And I'm not even done. I'm about to tell a whole bunch of fucking story times on the grimy shit that this bitch did. Like, the grimy shit. And I'm probably the only motherfucking friend that she's ever fucking had that's given her this many fucking chances. But bitch, you trying to play me? Like, this is just story number 1. Like, please tune in.
This was definitely pervert type energy. Now, I see her just keep saying that the friend is a hoe. She got poor, you know what, coochie management, all of the above. But the daddy is like 50 fucking years old talking to a 24-year-old. He literally walked in that club knowing that this was his daughter's friend, which is weird as fuck. Daddy need to be held accountable now. I don't know what he got going on over there, but he needs to be held accountable. He was definitely wrong for this, as well as her. You won't want nobody to date your daddy, so why you dating your friend's daddy? Like, why you dating these older men? What do you need, or what are you missing that you think you need from a man that is old enough to be your daddy? Like, I'm just crazy. Like, what did you think you was going to get from this man? I don't know. Now you're a single man. His daughter mad at you. His family's just mad at you. It's a whole bunch of gaslighting in this whole situation between you as a 24-year-old and this 50-year-old man, gaslighting everybody around you, trying to make them think that they are crazy. But the whole time this is going on, the dad have lack of accountability, and he think that the shit is funny because his daughters, his children, don't sit right with him. Like, what is so funny to you, sir? Not only that, you have a whole fiance, but yet over here messing with this 24-year-old girl, getting her pregnant, and now leaving her as a single mother while she's walking around saying, oh, I don't know if it's my oldest son child or somebody else's child. Ma'am, you know who child it is. Just be honest. Because now at this point, they calling you a whole hoe when the whole time you probably was just sleeping with their daddy. Like, he probably was paying you to get off that stage to give him head and for you to sleep with him. And now his kids calling you a hoe and saying you got poor pussy management because you messed with their 50-year-old daddy. Now everybody's putting on you because you was the friend of the family. They knew you ever since you was 13, but they've been knowing this man their whole life. But a little bit I do see where she's blaming the daddy too, and mad because he thought it was funny and all that stuff. But she is deep pissed about her friend. When it takes two, you got a whole fiance, sir, and you got a young lady pregnant that's friends with your daughter, and then you got a whole fiance that's pregnant too. Poor taste. Like, they said that she got poor, Uchi management. He got poor private area managements too. Like, the brain it ain't clicking. Like, he using his body parts too at this point. I don't know, like, what they was thinking. Like, I don't know if they thought people just gonna be happy about it, because why would they? Like, girl, you my friend and messing with my daddy, and then try to keep it a secret, and then gaslighting, trying to make it seem like I'm crazy. Oh yeah. And then not only that, she's saying that this girl constantly is always something with her. Why are you still friends with her? Why were you still friends with her then? Oh, okay. So you Ben should have cut her off, right? Yeah. So your daddy Ben knew who she was, right? Okay. So yeah. So at this point, y'all don't need to be friends. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, stop holding on to friendships that you just don't think that they, y'all getting the same out of this friendship. Like, just stop. Period. Now you have a little sister by somebody you just don't fool with like that. You don't really like her. She's pregnant by your daddy. She had a child by your daddy, and you don't fool with her like that. So, like, just don't be friends with her. Point blank, period. It's the end of it. Like, friendship is cut short. But do I think that this girl is a hoe? No. Like, it's girls out there that dance for money or whatever, but that doesn't make them a hoe. That doesn't say that they sleeping around because they doing this. All people, I just don't think that all dancers are sleeping around. Like, she lied because she didn't want y'all to judge her about sleeping with your daddy. But do I think she was up in that club sleeping with any and everybody? No, I don't. I think that she just lied and said she didn't know who the father was because she didn't want y'all to find out she was messing with that old ass man, which is your daddy. That's what I think. But the whole time, I feel like she knew exactly who she was pregnant by. She knew she was sleeping with y'all father. Y'all father knew that. That's why he never even questioned her baby. Like, it's just y'all that think she's a hoe because y'all, like, literally pissed. And I'm confused. He got a fiance, but yet was taking your mother out for drinks. Like, your daddy is a player all the way around. Like, there's no way around it. Your daddy is a player. You just gonna have to accept that. I mean, he might attempt to try to sleep with one of your friends again. You never know, honey. But y'all, tell me what y'all think about this story. Don't forget to like, comment, definitely subscribe to this channel if you are new here. If you are returning, I really appreciate you guys for helping me with my watch hours, like, sharing, commenting. And I hope you all have a blessed day. Peace.